In this video, you're going to learn how to use cruise control inside of the Genesis G70, and this would apply to other Genesis vehicles as well. There's only a single type of cruise control that's available, and that's going to be the adaptive or smart cruise control system. So you set it at, let's say, 60. If the car in front of you slows down, yours will automatically brake. They change lanes, you change lanes, it's going to pick you back up to your previously set speed. Actually using the system is done with the buttons along the left-hand side here. So you toggle the system on this way. It's not going to work because I'm parked right now, but it would set you at your current speed. You have to be going at least 30 kilometers an hour, so 20 miles an hour for the system to turn on and actively work. From there, you can increase or decrease 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time. You can push and hold up or push and hold down to increase, decrease at larger increments. You can hit the brake pedal to cancel or pause your speed. You can push the button in the middle there in order to cancel pause, and then push in again in order to resume your previously set speed. There's also a distance indicator with 4 unique levels. I want you to think of that like a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, for how close or far you are away from the leading vehicle. I'm personally okay on level 1 most of the time, but you might want to be on level 2, 3, or 4, just depending on your own comfort level and your own personal reaction speed there as well. Inside of the infotainment system, if you go into your vehicle setup, from there, hop into your vehicle. Driving convenience, you've got smart cruise control. So you've got the flexibility of being able to control that gap, so those 4 unique levels, either here or by pushing the steering wheel button there. But you can also control the acceleration. So when it goes to slow down and then speed back up again, does it speed back up quickly, slowly, etc.? And then how fast or slow does it react to cars in front of you? So there's no traditional cruise control available inside of the G70 and most Genesis cars. So if you wanted to get it close to traditional cruise, go reaction speed slow. So that's really the only workaround there, but you can set this up, and I'd recommend playing with these settings until it works perfectly for you. And then there's also this button along the right-hand side. If you just do a light tap, that's going to give you a little steering wheel icon, versus if you take the same button, if you push and hold it instead, that's going to be the car icon with the lane markings right next to it. And the difference, if you push and hold it, that's going to be the lane keep assist. So if you start to veer over into another lane without signaling, as long as the lane markings are recognized, it's going to nudge you back into your lane. But if you do the short push and hold, like the short push instead, so just a light tap, that steering wheel icon, that's going to be the lane follow assist. And the difference between the two of them, the keep assist, as I mentioned, is going to nudge you back into your lane, but the follow assist, it's not self-driving, but if it's recognized, you'll notice that the lanes here go green on highways, interstates, and then the icon goes green otherwise. And it's going to keep you perfectly balanced in your lane. Up to about 10-15 seconds or so if your hands are off the wheel. So like I said, it's not full self-driving, but it gets really, really close at the same time. What you'll really notice is as you're going around bends and turns and things like that, you'll notice that the steering wheel actually kind of like takes over for you. It's really neat the way that it works. So let's go through a little live demonstration right now, and I'll show you how it works. And we're just going to do it on a residential street because I use cruise control all the time. And it's adaptive cruise control specifically because just in case somebody does something stupid, pulls out in front of you, slams on their brakes, etc., it's going to react there as well. So I personally just recommend keeping it toggled on and really getting an understanding of how the system works, because once you understand it and you really start using it, it is a really, really good system all around. Always good to demo this with some traffic. Here we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is toggle the cruise control system on. It has me set at 40, but I'm on a 50 road, so I can push and hold up until I get to 50. So it's increase, decrease, 1 at a time. And then I mentioned there's the gap adjustment button there as well. So how close or far are you from the leading vehicle? If you're coming up to a red light and there's nobody in front of you, you have to brake yourself. If you ever brake, or if you hit the button in the middle there, you just push again in order to resume your previously set speed. And the car does recognize the lane markings because the little steering wheel icon is green. So again, it's a lane following system, not self-driving. But like I said, if you're rubbernecking, lose focus for a second, whatever the case may be, it's going to keep you perfectly balanced in those lanes. It is a brilliant system altogether. So again, in a nutshell, toggle the system on or off this way, increase, decrease, 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time, push and hold up or push and hold down to increase, decrease at larger increments. There's your gap adjustment button with 4 unique levels here as well. And there is some stop and go capability available inside of the G70 as well. So it can bring you right down to a complete stop. After a few seconds, if you haven't started moving again, you might have to push up in order to resume your previously set speed. But I mean, this is a perfect example here. So cars in front of me, bringing me right down to a complete stop here. And then from there, you might have to push up in order to resume your previously set speed, or just hit the accelerator pedal again. If you hit the brake pedal, as I mentioned, you'd have to push up to resume your previously set speed. Look at this. You lose focus for a brief second, it reminds you to start driving again. But if you want full walkthroughs, you want to know how to use all the different steering wheel buttons, navigate through the cluster screen, use the infotainment, etc., you'll find full walkthroughs down in the description of this video. But that's how you use the cruise control system inside of the Genesis G70 and other Genesis cars.